elementary schools and do these positive behavior programs, and so I was there. I was someone who it's a long story, but I ended up training these presenters to go in and do these positive programs for these kids, and it was just something that was I did it for like 12 years, and I really really loved it. It was just a delight to kind of go in. And so we would, one of the places, we'd go all over the country, but we'd have presenters situated in different parts of the country, and we always had someone who lived in Philadelphia. So I would go out there and train double, and so I spent not a lot of time, but I'd spend a couple weeks a year in Philadelphia, and I had a great time. I just loved it. I ended up going to all these different areas, and people were fun and interesting, and I really enjoyed my time there. Didn't get a lot of, it's just a little bit of a taste. So I never lived there or anything.
Yeah. Well, come back and explore the city. It's a great place, and I'm a big Philly fan. I'm a big food fan. I like to push Philly food on people. We have a good food culture here, so come on back.
I would love to. I would love to do that.
Yeah. It's a good
I
place.
think I saw a Flyers game when I was there. I saw I think I saw at one point. I think I got a chance to see a baseball game and a hockey, but yeah, it was great. And they've got great theater. They used to. I don't know if they do anymore, but they used to have a really nice theater program there. Or lots of decent theaters. And
Absolutely. Still here. You got to come back and get a football game in, though. You got to see the Eagles. Are you a football person?
I am. I love watching it. I don't know. To me, the idea of going, I'm not. Seeing football live seems less interesting to me. It's just a little too, intense, I guess, is the best way of putting it.
That's fair. That's what they have TVs for.
Yeah, exactly.
Sit back and relax.
So, and also, like, football games are ridiculously expensive. They're just you can go to a baseball game for $20 still,
Yeah.
And leaving the house is also an issue.
That's something. Have you left the house since you've come back from your ordeal?
No, so I had, in the bath, I had a glass covering the right side of the bathtub, and it fell into the bathtub on my daughter. My daughter is fine, but the glass shattered, and my bathtub, it didn't break into bits, but there are certain places where it chipped. So I had renovations this week. So,
jeez,
yeah,
man, you're not safe at home. You're not safe abroad. You
can't
do anything.
You need to catch a break.
I'm not safe online. None of us are.
Windpack, unfortunately.
All right. Let's see what's going on.
Okay.
Let's do this thing.
Bucko.
All right, let's do it. Well, hello, all you Phantasmagoria 2 fans out there. Thank you so much for joining us today. This is Conversations with Curtis. I'm Paul. We are back playing this game for, I don't know, how long has it been? It's been a while. I think it's our third time through this, maybe more. I don't know. But the best part is that we're playing it with Erin, and she's delightful and fun. And it's so great to be able to see this game through a new pair of eyes, and that I'm not the one making all the mistakes. I can, not that she's making any mistakes, but I'm not the one in control. And it's fun to watch someone else explore this game. So we'll be back at it today, sort of by popular demand, in just a little bit. How's folks doing today? Let me check the chat here, see what we got. Gunter's here, Alan, Zen, Solipsist, and Pat's Mew. Good to see you guys. What else has been going on? I played Half-Life 2 for the first time, or I began my journey through Half-Life 2 on Wednesday, and oh my gosh, it's great. it's really great. So much, a perfect sort of next step. Uh, Huge leap in terms of quality and the look and the feel of it. And I only barely scratched the surface, but it was a really fun stream, and I'm looking forward to continuing down that journey. Had a good group joining us for that. And what else? I don't know. We're just doing our stuff. So let's get to it because I do have kind of a hard stop today, so I don't want to waste time. So let's say thanks to our Patreon and Coffee members, our monthly donors. These are the gang. This is the gang that does it all. Really appreciate your support. Boomerang, thanks for coming back into our top echelon. That's just incredibly generous and kind of you. And Renanute Nuvo is one of our newer subscribers. We'd love to have anybody who is in a position to help out join this group because we tend to, there's an ebb and a flow. We lose some people, gain some people. Sometimes we lose more people and we need to get some more people back. And that's kind of where we're at right now. So please consider joining our supporters. You can also just help us out one donation at a time. So just help us get to our goal today as you watch our stream. And we do have these wonderful supporters, and we always try to acknowledge them. So over the past 7 days, our buddy Those Deaf Mutes has leapt into the top spot with YT Wanderer just below him, Schwex at number 3, MDQP at number 4, Ozzy Astaroth at number 5, Stardust, and Asteroid Jason. So thanks you guys for your support. So enough about me, enough about supporters. Let's bring out my partner Daniel and our guest Erin. There they are.
What
Hello,
up?
she's back.
Hi, thank you so much for having me back. I'm so excited to be here again.
Well, once we saw that you were making blueprints of the apartment, we thought there's just no way it's you went in so deep, we just felt like we had to give you another chance of exploring this world.
Yeah, we had
Thank
business
you.
meeting throughout the week. We wanted to change the name of the channel to Conversations with Erin, and
I'm so fully committed. I had laundry day around needing to wear the orange shirt again. I made my Phantasmagorias to help me navigate. I have a to-do list with me here, a pen to take notes. I feel like I haven't worked this hard since grad school. I am fully fully committed here.
So did you go? You said when we played last week that you were going to go back and play everything up until where we played and do all the. Did you do that?
I did. I did. So I could make my maps, so I could think about things, take notes, and I went
What did
back.
you learn going back on your own and not being, with us and people watching, where you were able to just take your time? What was different and what did you learn between then and now?
Well, I learned how to navigate a lot better. I know where things are. I made my maps. I tried not to do anything different because I didn't want to spoil anything. I wanted everything to be fresh. So I was really just careful to kind of go back and do the same exact thing. So I don't know that I necessarily learned anything new. I was trying not to, but I went back and I watched the live chat replay, which was great. Everyone is so hilarious. Great sense of
It's a
humor.
good, yeah, they're a
Everyone,
snarky, fun group. This
oh
this
yeah. Oh yeah, I love that. And so I'm excited to do that again. I will say I did do one thing that I didn't do last time. I tried to dial 911 when I was in Curtis's cubicle. It would not let me. But I was thinking, hey, why not give that a shot? See if I can get some help here. So then I stopped myself. I didn't want to play around and explore too much until I came back. So
Yeah, why they knew that's an easy one, right? They should have known.
from a development standpoint, I guess they only support 4-digit numbers. So that's the only reason why it doesn't work. Or from a story standpoint, you could have Curtis, dialing 911 in the first chapter and say, there's something weird going on. And that's it. The police comes and game over. They take
That's
him
like
away.
those. What are those games we played? I mean, it was like Urban Runner or something where you just make one choice and then you're
Yeah.
dead. You're dead. That's it. Game's over. You have to start over.
yeah,
We'll
gotta
get
be.
into that later. That doesn't happen for a little while. You're safe from dying for the you know the time being.
Hmm. So let's look at
Oh, here we go.
those
I'm
insane
back.
Oh my gosh.
blueprints.
Oh my gosh. I didn't see this before. I saw it. Oh my gosh.
No,
You
I
got good
like,
printing. Look at you.
yeah,
Now, did you use a ruler?
No, I just drew that by hand.
what?
Those are your own straight lines?
Yeah, I just,
Pretty
had
good.
my little
How did you learn
watercolor.
to do a straight line?
I don't know. I like drawing, I like writing, I like making maps for
I
video
will
games.
Okay, I'm going to tell you how I learned to draw a straight line. So let's say this is the end of the desk, right? So there's like this. And so if you have the piece of paper on here, you put well, I'm a lefty. So you put your hand up against the desk right there. And then when you go down, you're using the desk to sort of just keep your pen in place. And then you just bring it straight down and you get this perfect line because you're using the edge of the desk as the sort of uh, I don't know, ruler kind of thing. I learned that
You learned
in
that in
grade
the
school,
19th
and
century, apparently.
no,
I
you
like
don't need that, but so okay, God, that's amazing. That's the apartment closet. Yeah, I agree. You know, it's funny when I played this for the first time, and Daniel, I think I played it. I can't remember when I played it the first time. Was I playing by myself, and you were sort of off? Were you
Yeah, I
just a
was off
disembodied
screen.
voice, kind of helping
Yeah.
me?
Hmm.
Okay. I remember playing it for the first time with Daniel, and I thought it was a closet.
Okay, thank you. I'm not
I was
alone.
in the game. I was in the game, and I went in there basically, and I
Yeah,
came out with a towel,
yeah, in
and
the
I still
intro.
thought it was a closet.
So funny. I don't know why I didn't automatically assume that it was a bathroom. I have no idea. I was like, that's got to be the closet, right? That there's some other entrance to a bathroom somewhere else, not through the bedroom. I don't know what I was thinking, but everyone in the chat set me straight. So
Well, I was with you. I love that the dresser and the couch are about the same size.
you can
That
draw
makes
straight
sense.
lines, but not things to scale, apparently. That needs
Blob
some work.
headquarters.
No, but one interesting observation someone made on Discord is the fact that Curtis's living room doesn't have any windows.
Yeah.
What the
I don't
hell?
think we've ever talked about that. There's no windows. Oh, there's windows in the bedroom. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but not in the living room. What kind of game are you playing, Paul?
I don't know. Zen said he thought it was a closet his first time too. So there we go. All right, let's see Wintech. I want to see Wintech. No,
This is
wow, okay.
Wintech.
I made a little mnemonic at the top so I could remember easily the order of the cubicles going clockwise. This journey could turn too bloody to remember Tom, Jocelyn, Curtis, Trevor, Therese, and Bob. Just so I don't take forever navigating. That's my little mnemonic to help me.
And
Oh, this
I told,
journey could turn to bloody. That's amazing. That's so great.
So I
I
know where
love it.
everyone's sitting.
Oh, that's so good.
and
Did you
before
come
the
up with that
live stream,
immediately?
I did. I did right away. I was like, I need it.
Are you a anagram kind of person? Do you like doing those things? Are you a
You know,
word?
I'm learning all about myself through this. I can draw straight lines really well. I can come up with these mnemonics, anagrams, whatever. So it's fun. Like little brain teasers, little puzzles to do in between gameplay. So I'm having a great time.
Yeah,
and
there's this game.
one interesting thing is that she wrote Jocelyn just like Curtis wrote the name Jocelyn in his notepad, which is with a typo because Curtis is a jerk.
Yeah, we found that out. I think I found that out. I think I was the one who discovered
Yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's spelled with an I
Mm.
believe. And yet on Curtis's notepad, it's spelled with an E, and she's his girlfriend, and he's spelling her name wrong. So that's not a good sign that this is a lasting relationship.
No, I just used Curtis's notepad with everyone's
Hmm.
on it. And so I just followed Curtis's lead. Maybe I should not have. That was my mistake.
And I know that was just a mistake by whoever the art people were, but it's kind of great too because it's a great Freudian sort of slip. All right. Phantasmagoria, says MDQP. Oh my gosh, you have another one. Wintech. What's this? Oh, this is the oh, this
Entry.
is the hallway. You
I,
are hilarious.
I was
Oh my
really
gosh.
committed to knowing where I'm going, so we'll see.
So what do you think that glass door is? What's behind that glass door?
I was thinking that there could be the cafeteria back there because wasn't there a comment made about how he couldn't even get to the cafeteria? So I was
Hmm.
thinking that, among other things, might be back there, which seems really silly that someone would need a special clearance to get to a cafeteria. That seems like the most basic thing to have access to at a workplace. So I
Well,
imagine there
next
probably
time we
are.
get into the hallway, I want you let's look at that. Let's look back there again and see if you see something else.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's the
All right.
cafeteria back there, and by chapter 3, Curtis gets really hungry, and you have to get into the cafeteria. That's if
Well,
I
I know
remember
we have
correctly.
granola bars at home, so we can always just go home and get a granola bar.
Not anymore.
I
Yeah.
guess,
Outdated.
right, he used his on Blob, so all right, we're out of luck.
Okay. Let's do this.
Nice work. That's fun. All right. So this is where were we? What happened last?
Okay. First of all, I
You
want to
know,
activate. No, go ahead, Paul.
I was gonna say I'm getting to the point right now where I don't even I'm just completely divorcing myself from the game. It's becoming too obscure and strange, and I've gotten too used to being to this meta world that we've created for ourselves that I almost don't even recognize that person. It's just someone who looks like me a little bit from a long time ago. I don't even. It's just too absurd.
And
All
we
right,
should
go.
and we should keep commenting about the fact that you guys look the same, but aren't the same person at all.
Yeah, exactly. And then I bought glasses that are almost exactly that. Like, what's going on here?
Okay, first I want to activate this Easter egg.
Okay.
Well, let how do you? What's the story? Have
Yeah, but
Erin
this
do
one
it.
requires you to hit the Alt key.
What?
MDQP tipped $5. The cafeteria had a negative impact on the otherwise incredible WinTech productivity.
Yeah.
That's fair. Maybe the food was just too good.
Thanks, MDQP, and Daniel really ruined your timing there by. Okay, let's. What the hell is going on here?
So this is
And how
Andy
did people find
Hoyes's
this?
head, and people found it because the developers probably, wrote the set of actions you need to follow in order to activate it, which is hold the Alt key and hit Curtis's belly button like 10 times, and then you have Andy Hoyes's head coming out of his behind.
What? Do it again.
So funny.
Okay. So you see
Hold
when
the Alt key and
hold
click
the
on
Alt
his
key, and then you know
button.
that you're clicking the right spot because Curtis stands still and doesn't move. And then you need to hit it several times. Come on. There we go.
Oh my God.
So this is Andy Hoyos, the director. And you can see they utilized all of the fidget frames. Like,
It was hard to
He's-
look him in the eyes, I'll tell you.
yeah, he's looking in the other direction, and then they played all of the animation frames in a row to make it seem like,
Like he's doing a double take.
yeah,
Great.
So this is when game developers create Easter eggs like this, no one ever is going to accidentally click on his belly button, hit the Alt button 10 times. So is this something that they purposely sort of get out there into is this their way of like at some point they release this secret to somebody and then somebody else knows it and then they what's the story behind those kinds of things?
I mean, sometimes developers feel like they're not credited enough for games or for things they worked on. So this is their way of leaving their mark on the game. Because once the game is, on the shelves, you buy the game and you tell someone, hey, if you click that and do this, you can see my name. And then you can see someone's name in a big budget production. that you wouldn't see otherwise, except for in the credits, if that.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I'm going to stop yapping. Go.
Yeah.
You're
Come
on.
on,
You're
Erin.
on, Erin.
Fun things to learn.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
All right.
thing you could get too bloody.
Let's see. Right, I know exactly. Could get too bloody. I want to go out to the hallway so I can see where. Come on, cursor, turn white.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
No, it won't turn white. If you want to go to the back door, you need to walk to the back door.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
use the cursor. Like, move it to the top part of the screen, and then you have the arrow, and then you hit the arrow, and then you have... Yeah, the navigation in this game could be better.
Oh man, I remember being so... I couldn't even find that scene. I couldn't even get to that door. It took me forever.
So, I am going to... No, it's straight ahead. Okay, so it looks like there's an elevator. Perhaps.
That's it. That's all I wanted you to know.
Hey, that's the
Okay.
first thing I see that... what is that? A garbage can? An ashtray? The crap.
Looks like an ashtray, doesn't it?
In the middle of the office? And the 90s were wild.
That's the little smoke break area.
And so there's the key card access and one for the elevator too. So I'm thinking, okay, because there was that email about how access was restricted to the 4th floor, right? So, okay, don't want to go. No, let me go back in. This was the storage.
Oh, by the way, I noticed someone... Oh, let's watch this first. Oh, hey, Therese. How are you?
Horny.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Let's cut the crap, Curtis. I find you very attractive.
Listen, Therese, I have a girlfriend.
I don't care about that. I want to be a prom date. I want you. I want your flesh. And your sweat.
Man, you guys should start a podcast together or something.
Look at that goofy smile.
Flesh, puzzle of flesh. All right. Well, there we go. Could that be something relevant? I also wanted to go back to... Come on, let me go to the... There we go.
By the way, the name of today's goal is Phantasmagoria, a coffee of cash.
Nice. Can get behind that. All right. I wanted to go see if I could talk to people again and maybe show them the other photos because I was very big on showing everyone that sexy postcard, but I don't think I showed everyone photos of Curtis's parents. He also has the Christmas party photo. So I thought maybe I could see if I can show any of those things to people.
Yeah, show your boss the sexy photo.
You know, I just feel like it's fun to be chaotic. I think I did try to show.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Didn't work, but I don't think I tried the other items. So let me see.
You'd expect it to fast track Curtis's way to his promotion, but no.
Right, exactly. Look at how in demand and desirable I am. Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like I can do anything there. So, okay, let me go to Jocelyn. And let's see if I can show her Christmas party photo. Huh.
Hey, Jess.
Oh.
Remember the company Christmas party?
Oh, yeah. I remember after the party, too. You know, I didn't know you had that. Kind of surprised that you let anyone take a picture of us out in public together.
Yikes.
Look, Joss, I'm starting a podcast with Therese, so let it go.
So
Yeah,
that's
it's funny. I will say that I was I just said a minute ago, like I feel like I'm so far removed. But Rachna, who plays Therese, she and I are really good friends. She's married to one of my dearest friends. We hang out and have dinner and stuff. So seeing us be those characters now after just having dinner with them a week or so ago and doing this new podcast with Rachna, we're doing a sort of a movie, movies from the 90s. Um, it is a little it's a little bizarre. I'm
it's,
back into the meta world of how crazy this all is.
yeah. Something I noticed is that there seems to be a little bit of a discrepancy because here she seemed really concerned about how forward he was or how open Curtis was to being seen in public. I mean, in that photo, to outing their relationship. Yet when I played last time, she jumps up and says, "Hi, sweetie." Right? And it's like, do you want people to know or do you not want people to know?
Totally. I remember the same thing because, like, again, when she's all over they're both all over the map because they're like, they seem like they've got a lot of tension. One scene, then 2 seconds later, they're really happy and in love. It just goes back and forth and back and forth. The phone calls, it just goes from, yeah, they're a very dysfunctional couple, those two.
And she sent him that email where I'm thinking that's not private. And didn't she say something all lovey-dovey there? So interesting.
Check it out. You remember that party at all?
No, it's all a blur of white rum, hot music, and really bad food. Damn good thing you're a perpetual designated driver.
Yeah, that's me, the sobriety poster child.
You know, I do seem to remember Bob blowing cheese on the dance floor, though.
It's
Did
really
you guys have to
quiet,
time
Daniel.
it? Did you guys have to time it?
Oh, probably.
Okay. According to the sound of his keyboard button, it sounded like he was hitting the backspace over and over again. No other buttons.
Photograph of Erin.
Hey, Trev. Look what I found.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have this.
Oh, those your folks?
Mm-hmm.
Nice looking couple. No, you look a lot like your mom. Your eyes.
Man, every conversation is like a roller coaster of emotions. Like
It
they're
totally
being
is.
friendly and then they're pissed at each other.
Yeah, there is something going on with the volume, Daniel. That did sound a little bit better, but
Okay, so let me. The thing is, due to the sound mixing of the game, the FMV scenes are really quiet and the sound effects in the game are really loud. So I'll just switch back and forth and I'll make sure that the sound in the FMV scenes is audible enough. Go ahead. And,
So Elizabeth in the chat said, and I think she's absolutely right when we were talking about Curtis and Jocelyn and the back and forth. Is she said, I always took it as she does want people to know, but she knows that he doesn't. So the comment about the photo is kind of a dig at him being secretive about it, which absolutely, for sure.
That makes sense. Okay. Let's... Buddy Trevor, looks like.
Trev, I have to talk to you.
Curtis, what's wrong?
There's something wrong with me. God, I'm seeing things.
Curtis, hey, okay, you'll be okay. Look, let's get out of here for a few, huh? I'll send mail to Tom. He won't mind, okay?
so that's the problem with having non-linear gameplay, because we just showed him the photo and it was fine, but now it continues from him being smacked by the computer.
Yeah, so I'm sure there's a way that if you were to do it in some order, it would all make sense. But no one, what are the chances you're going to do it in that exact order? Because you're right, he just was like they were just goofing around about Bob on the dance floor, about the parents, and now all of a sudden he's freaking out. And
All right, bud. I've got you trapped. Talk to me. What happened today?
I saw something, that's all. Something I don't think was really there. And it said,
Curtis, for God's sake, I'm your best friend. You know you can talk to me, don't you?
I know, You remember how I told you about my mother going crazy and leaving my father and I alone?
Yeah.
It's not true. I mean, I thought it was, but until a few days ago, I remembered that she hung herself from her ceiling fan.
Jesus, man. It's harsh. No wonder you're so flipped out. Curtis, don't take this personally, okay? But have you thought about talking to someone? I mean, all that stuff about your mother, that's an awful lot for you to deal with alone.
Yeah, I've thought about it, Trev, but I'd rather be dead. I'd rather be dead than have to go back there.
Hey, nobody's talking about sending you back. Just talking about counseling, okay?
Yeah, okay, I'll think about it. You're the only one I've told about this so far. You're not gonna tell anyone, right?
Of course not, fool. Are you kidding? My own therapist has made me so close to perfect. I never tell secrets. I never tell lies. Hell, I don't even crap anymore. I just excrete rose petals from my belly button.
Look, I gotta tell you stuff I gotta do at work. If I have enough energy, I'm gonna go
You got
slog
nothing
through
to
that.
do at work.
Me too, come
You're
to think
barely
about it.
working,
So,
Curtis.
what do you think? Let's get the hell out of Dodge. Let's go, Miss Kitty.
Why is the waiter playing along? You didn't order anything. You're like parasites in this scene.
what's your take on Trevor so far, Erin?
He seems nice. My inclination is to trust him. No,
All right.
still gonna be careful.
Wait, let me turn it down a
Yeah,
bit.
so Daniel, I don't know what's going on because I don't remember the sound being so
We always
wonky
had
in the
no.
past.
We always had a problem with the sound.
But even just now, you had the sound turned up and you could barely hear the voices.
Yeah, that's the game.
Hmm.
Where do I kind of go back in? Cubicles. I forgot to show Jocelyn the parents. Does anything.
Boop. Hi, so far.
Hey, Jess, look at this. It's a picture of my folks.
Oh, let me see. Your father is pretty sexy. You know, you look a lot like your mother.
Your father is really sexy. You look like your mother.
What Elizabeth said, right? That Elizabeth in the chat who had made that comment. That yeah, I could see
That's one of the best digs ever. I love it.
yeah. I'm on board with that. Yeah, Jocelyn taking digs at Curtis.
Okay.
See.
And just like before, every scene is a roller coaster of emotions. And it's a 1 minute scene. Hey, Joss! You look at her like a mother. Okay, bye, Joss.
I don't want to give her the screwdriver.
Hey, Joss, this is my mother's screwdriver.
Right. Go to Curtis's cubicle.
What about Bob and Therese? Is there stuff to show them?
Yeah, I want to go show them this stuff. I figure I'll do my little rounds. I'm curious if there's anything new on the computer, if any new emails came in. I was also curious what happens if I log out and then try to log back in with the password. Will he have
They fire you.
Right, exactly. Curious if there's that strange sort of aggression that happens again. Let me check the emails. Ooh, it looks like a bunch of stuff. Oh my. Okay, so top to bottom here. Okay. So Wintek's 30th birthday. All right. Which it kind of almost is, right? Next year it will be.
Yeah, really.
Birthday, right? That's funny.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Okay. So we're right on time. Just about.
Mm-hmm. Dan, you need to keep this in mind for whatever we're going to do.
Yeah. Okay. Our company will celebrate its 30th anniversary next month. There will be a company-wide picnic held at the Gasworks Park. More details to follow. On a more serious note, I'd like to put an end to a rumor I've heard circulating lately. Our building was never used for biological warfare experiments by the U.S. Army. This structure, known as the Donner Building before it was purchased by Wintek, was owned by a research group called Future Physics. Their experiments were primarily in the area of electromagnetic fields. There is no truth to the rumor that there are deadly hemorrhagic fever viruses contained in the basement. It's quite a rumor.
Yeah.
And there are no mutated salamanders in the water system. Thank you, Aileen. Okay. All right. That's a lot there. Okay. Career opportunities. Should we switch up reading again like we did last time, or should I go through
Sure.
all of them?
But just so you know, the emails are not a canon part of the story itself. They're just
okay.
there.
Okay. So I don't need to
Well,
dive.
this is from hell. I mean, you probably want to read something from
Yeah.
hell.
Okay.
Okay. From hell. Okay. So I can just skim through.
Yeah.
Career opportunity. Let's do it. Let's read it. Dear Mr. Craig, we've been following your career for quite some time now, and we've decided to make you an offer. We know that you're currently employed as a copywriter, but we feel that you have endless natural talent in the field of murder. We believe that with a little practice, you could become the world's next Ted Bundy, Jeffrey Dahmer, who knows, even a Hitler or a Stalin. Please send us a copy of your resume, along with a dismembered human body and a quart of goat's blood. We are all looking forward to working with you. Asmodeus, Astaroth, Belel,
Ozzy
and
Astaroth.
That's right, it's Astaroth. What the heck? And Company, Incorporated.
So send this
So
to
that's
ID.
something.
It seems like phishing, but I'm not sure. Maybe.
Is there anything below that? It looks like there's more to it. Is there like
Oh, I think I clicked
Building
okay.
renovations.
No. Okay.
Bottom. No, I don't think so. So building renovations.
It's funny because the email here, when you're at work, you look at your email and you know inherently what you can just not read and what you want to read or what you have to read. And even here, I'm like, okay, I don't need to know about sales this month. I don't really care about my
Yeah.
Jonas. Isn't Jonas his dad?
Yeah.
Oh.
Jonas Craig, your career.
So Jonas is dead as far as we know, right? Or do
Yeah,
we
yeah.
know he's dead?
So this email. This one.
Well, lots of lawsuits.
Hello,
That pre-
son.
Okay. Should I read this one out loud or?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hello, son. You've turned into quite a fine young man, haven't you? You've done better than I ever thought you could, considering that you should have died in your mother's womb and saved us all a lot of pain. I think it's time for you to follow in my footsteps. To get you ready for your promotion, you'll be attending a charming little academy in Poland. I'm sure you'll have fun there. I know I did. Don't forget to pack your vapor rub. The smell gets pretty overpowering sometimes. Pack your bags. I'll be over to pick you up tonight at midnight. P.S. You might not recognize me at first. I've lost a lot of flesh. Look for the guy with the necklace of eyeballs and teeth. Dad.
I got a similar email.
Okay, that right, just your normal everyday email, nothing unusual.
Right.
Okay, Trevor. Okay, so this
You
seems
can
like
skip those, yeah.
joke. Okay. Charity contributions. All right, you tell me if these are ones I should read out loud or if I should just.
Well,
You can
Curtis
skip
writes to
all of them.
himself. Really? Well, I'm curious. What does Curtis
Maybe
write to
the
himself?
Curtis Craig me email.
Okay. That one. Okay.
Daniel, go for it.
Yeah,
Hello
okay.
everyone, I just wanted to let you know that I'm a murderer. I killed my mother, I made her do it. She hung herself because I'm such a freak. Because I'm such a monster. You should have seen her, with her eyes bulging out of her face like rotting cherries and her tongue all black and purple and fat and piss dripping down her leg onto the rug. You remember, Curtis, don't you? Remember, you little freak. Good night, son.
Right? These are like nice little bedtime stories.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I think that's everything that I needed to look at per Daniel, that there's nothing else here. Oh yeah, Jocelyn with the eye. I see up there. Okay. I'll work out. Da, 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 da. And that's it. Okay, so I guess the only other thing I'm curious about here right now is what if I try to log out and then back in? Should I do it? Is anything weird gonna happen?
You can always try to work on the Venom document. Because as Curtis said to Trevor in the restaurant, he has a lot of work to do.
It does. Okay. So no strange reaction there.
Top Fuel tip 10 pieces 08. Hello everyone. Some of this game's music reminds me of Bad Mojo's music. Erin, you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Cool. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you
I always
so
wanted
much.
to play Bad Mojo. It's another FMV game from the same. It also came out in 1996.
Oh, you got yourself into some trouble here, didn't you?
Yeah.
Something. So there's some strange code coming through here. Okay.
So you have a new password, right?
Ooh, is this to
Do we know why we have a new password, or did Erin stumble upon this earlier than most people do?
No, she stumbled upon it in the right spot. And
Okay.
now you have a password. And need to figure out why you have a password and what that password might be.
You're good at anagrams.
Forget it, rat boy.
I'll come up? Paydoy. So I just picked this.
So you just
As
picked
in-
this, and then you heard Bob saying, "Forget it, rat boy."
Yeah. Okay. So. Oh, I'm
Kiss my
supposed to
ass.
figure out. Okay. Oh,
Kiss
rat
my
boy,
ass.
right?
What does it
Yeah.
say? What's it
Kiss
say
my
when
ass.
you stop?
So I think I need to click the letters when they like the first letter should be.
Kiss my
Oh.
ass.
So whenever you fill out the 6 letters,
Kiss my
then
ass.
you can hear Bob saying something. So the first thing he said is, "Forget it, rat boy," and then he keeps on saying various
Kiss my ass.
The slow cursor. I'm trying to.
some of his catchphrases.
Forget it, rat boy.
I'm trying to click right when the letter hits, but with the slow cursor.
Kiss my ass. Kiss
Oh,
my
got it. Okay.
I don't think I knew what to do here. Again, I can't believe how bad I was playing this game.
So here's the thing: when we played this, then we had. I talked about this in the last live stream. We had the version with a bug that didn't play the voiceover. So it's pretty easy when you have the voiceover, because the first thing that Bob says is "forget it, rat boy," and then you know what the password is.
Yeah.
We didn't have that when we played it.
I did, and I still didn't know what it was.
You
And I
didn't.
was in the damn game. I had a script.
Okay. Ooh, I can click it. Oh, so he's oh. That was interesting. I just saw under the list of employees, Bob A switched to bastard for a second.
Yeah.
All right.
One more time. Ooh. Seems like we're missing something.
That was one of Daniel's clever little hints. So
Missing something.
Yeah. So maybe we should leave the cubicle and try something else.
Okay. The screen.
And just real quickly for anybody, I didn't do a very good job at the beginning of today's stream of just for folks who are joining us who weren't here last week. Erin is one of our Discord members. We connected with her a few months back. I guess a couple months back, she had discovered the first game, Phantasmagoria, and wanted to play this with us. And she's our co-host this week. It's her first time ever playing Phantasmagoria 2, and we're thrilled to have her.
If it seems like I don't know what I'm doing, it's because I don't. All brand new to me, so I'm so excited.
Jeez. Listen, about what happened to the network
The sound is horrible.
from today. I really like you a lot, but I'm seeing something right now.
Be quiet. Listen to the language of your flesh. It's telling you what to do.
Hey, that's my nice t-shirt. He's got him right where she wants him.
You know, for continuity, they could have had the color stretch a bit from this point on in the game.
Yeah, and thanks, Zen. If anybody's here joining us for the first time, please, do that like and subscribe thing. We'd love to have you. Got a really fun
Hey,
channel.
Vinay's in the chat.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Vinay. Does that work?
I clicked it.
No, it doesn't work. Yeah, the only reason why we interviewed the sound mixer for the game is because of this.
Not letting me click it. It looks like it's like
His career continued too, I guess. Huh?
Yeah, Emmy-winning sound mixer Mickey McMullen sound mixed this game.
You have to start somewhere. You have to learn from your mistakes.
You know, he worked as a sound mixer on The Amazing Race. Maybe we should watch The Amazing Race. Maybe it has the same exact problem.
Yeah,
like
right.
the music overpowering the dialogue. You can't hear anything.
Bob's doing some good fidgeting there. I like his fidgeting work. Can you just click on him at all, or are we done with him? Without the, can you click on him without doing the?
Yeah, you're supposed to be
There you go.
pissed at him for having that password added.
I found my document. That was pretty juvenile of you.
What are you talking about, Craig? It's not my fault you can't find your files.
Yeah, well, whatever. Just don't let it happen again or you'll regret it.
Ooh, is that a threat? You're scaring me.
My, you are Yoda.
I'm gonna go see Paw.
And the less I see of Paul Allen Warner, the happier I'll be.
Guess we're
you're
not
not.
gonna see Paw. All right. I mean, I could always just check out the water cooler, right? I get the left arrow.
So
Does
you
it
need to
feel like
go
you've been
back.
at work for like 24 hours straight? We had a lunch break where we didn't have lunch.
Hey, it's got to
Or
be
was it
getting
was it a coffee break? There you go.
there. Still don't trust the water. There.
So Erin, in I think 2008, and you should probably check this out at some point. A YouTube streamer who went by the name of the Spoonie Experiment
Mhm.
did a very, very popular sort of Mystery Science Theater 3000 playthrough of this game. You know, just had a lot of fun making fun of it in a really, really clever way. You know, not, you know, he was very respectful of the game overall, but really had a lot of fun. And
Nice.
there's a famous quote that anybody who knows his thing where anytime Curtis says something, oh,
No,
what was
don't worry
that?
about it. I'm just
Okay.
replaying scenes. I'm checking the volume. Keep talking.
Anytime Curtis says something about Paul Allen Warner, you know, like he just did in front of the door, like, oh, the less I see that guy, the better. Spoonie would have, he would imitate Warner's voice and he'd say, I heard that, Curtis. And so that was a running joke that anytime he said something about that, you would hear, I heard that, Curtis, from the phone or from the behind the door or from something like that. And so it's a running gag that's been around for a long time. And even in the chat, I'm seeing that a couple times. But it's a very, very funny playthrough. And if you're ever inclined, you should check it out. It's good stuff.
That's great. I absolutely will. Not until after I finish the game. I'm
Exactly.
keeping myself in the
Yeah.
dark until then. So, okay, let me think. I wonder if Dreaming Tree. That's what it was called, right? The
That's
other
right.
place. I feel like that's a place to try to get. Didn't he tell someone that he would meet them there?
So
He
Trevor
did, yeah.
told him that they'll meet each other there, but we already went to the Dreaming Tree with
Oh,
Trevor.
that was the Dreaming Tree. Okay. Ooh, so I wonder if I can actually get back there now that I've unlocked it. I wonder if on my own I can get there. Let's see if I can go to the map here.
Hey, there you go.
Nice, because I'd like to explore here a little bit. Okay.
You know,
Also,
this is some badass navigation, Erin. You know, I never use the in-game map from the bottom part of the screen. I always leave that place. I go to the exit and leave, and then I get the map. I didn't start using the in-game map until I start speedrunning the game because it's faster to get places that way. So
well,
you're already a pro gamer at this point.
I didn't make my Phantasmagorias for nothing here. So. Okay, let's see. Can I?
Okay, so Vinay says that 2008 was a lifetime ago. Erin and I met in 2008, and I tried to pay for her Subway sandwich and failed spectacularly.
We were just little children then, back in the day.
Curtis, my man.
That is.
You're supposed to be at work with the other wage slaves?
Yeah, I just got stressed out. I had to leave for a little while.
Believe me, I sympathize.
Oh man, Mickey.
Some days I just want to shove a cheeseburger up the next ass that walks through that door.
Oh, you're such a lovely ray of sunshine, Max.
I don't remember the sound being this bad. I remember it being not something you can separate the music from the dialogue, but I just don't remember the dialogue being so quiet.
So the thing is, in this instance, is that Erin's mic is lower than the sound of the game. What we did in previous live streams is we had the volumes of the microphones way up, and so it all evened out. That's the reason why it's more noticeable here.
Is there anything we can do on our end?
Yeah, I'll keep playing with the volume of the game.
Oh no, okay. I'm just wondering if it's our microphones and we can adjust those.
You know what? Let me just open the volume mixer. So instead of doing it in the game itself, I'll just do it on the computer. Just a second. In the meantime, I'll make an observation that I usually do. And Max the waiter is wearing khaki pants as a fidgeter, but during the FMV scenes, he's wearing jeans. And my assumption is that they found out way too late in production that he cannot wear his blue jeans as a fidgeter because it's done over a blue screen.
Oh, that has to have been it. Now that said, this was an actual restaurant, and I think it was a closed down restaurant at the time. But yeah, when they do the fidgeters, they just took a picture of that. I love the restaurant sounds.
Yeah.
I have an external mic if that would have been helpful. Too late now, but I could have played around with settings on my end too. And I'm actually having an easier time hearing dialogue than I did last time, but that was one that I missed. So I didn't hear what Server said. So what did he say just then?
The waiter?
Yeah.
Well, we can always watch what he said in the thingy over here if we find him. Paul talks to Max at the Dreaming Tree during work hours, first time.
Hold on a second. Don't do it. We got just something just came in.
The Godfrey tipped $5. Hi guys, long time. Make sure to check the mirror in the house again.
We will check the mirror in the house again. Thank you, Godfett.
Welcome. Yeah, man. It's good to have you here. Thank you so much.
Godfett is one of our OG Patreon
my
members.
Mic is a bit hot. Let me turn my mic down.
And Godfett last live streamed Phantasmagoria 1 with Don himself, David Hom, last year. That's it.
Curtis, my man. Aren't you supposed to be at work with the other wage slaves?
Yeah, I just got stressed out. I had to leave for a little while.
Believe me, I sympathize. Some days I just want to shove a cheeseburger up the next ass that walks through that door.
Oh, you're such a lovely ray of sunshine, Max.
Blue jeans.
Well, I could hear that a lot better. That was way better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
And I just put my mic. I turned my mic down a little bit. Let me know if it's better.
I made that note to go back to Curtis's and check the mirror. Thank you. Oh, I guess that's how to leave.
I don't like Star Wars this year. I haven't seen that guy in a long time.
Ready? I can't wait.
Went home during work.
Right?
You're skipping out.
A lot of flexibility here, it seems. So the mirror, I think, was in the bedroom.
Curtis had a hybrid workplace before hybrid workplaces existed.
It's really good photography, the slow zoom in like that. I mean, these guys who I talk about this a lot, but the cinematography in this game, a lot of it is really very, very well done, very movie-like, very got a lot. These guys did a really good job with the lighting and the camera work and everything.
I mean, while we're here, I'm just gonna, look around. I'm gonna see how Blob is doing. I feel like I haven't seen her in a little while. Just make sure she's doing okay. I forgot. Can I do right here? No, I have to go left twice to get back there. Can I do anything with... I can't say hi to Blob. Disappointing. Okay. So, where to next? I feel like there wasn't anything else I could click at the dreaming tree. I sense we're not finished there. I mean, generally speaking.
Yeah, you got work to do. You're not done. It's like, I wish there was more like a time of day.
Yeah. Didn't seem to be any new mail that came through.
Did you talk to everyone at the office?
I thought so, but I'm gathering by that comment I probably forgot to say something. Just some.
Daniel's not the subtlest hint giver, but he gets the job done.
I appreciate it. I like having a little hint keeper. Like with Phantasmagoria 1, you're like the dude on the right? But you can put the little skull too at the bottom of the screen. That can be your role for this game. Okay, let's see.
I can be subtle, and I was subtle because I told her maybe try something else, and that didn't work, so now I'm less subtle.
I mean, for the sake of the live stream, keep me on track here, right? So let's see. I'm gonna...
So Flop2 asked, just curious, maybe Max wants to be interviewed about his bit role in the Dreaming Tree. Don't know the actor's name. The actor's name is Jason Bortz, and he's not just in the Dreaming Tree, if you remember. He's also going to join us in the Borderline later on.
Yeah, he had a couple of jobs.
Yeah.
Trying to pay off some...
It's not a spoiler, Erin, so it's fine.
I'm all good. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that would be fun to reach out to him. I mean, Daniel, you were talking about maybe 30th. We go out, we reach out to some of the people we never got to. Who I really want to talk to is Matthew Thornton, the guy who was the producer on this and deemed the bad guy at the end of the day because of all the cost overrun and everything. So we'd love to hear his thoughts after all these years.
I don't like Star Wars tipped $10. Been a while. Nice to see this is still going. Hope you're all doing good.
Thanks,
Thank
man. You. We're doing great, and we look good to have you back. And I love that little widget that you activated, guy. Well, what is that one of the guy falling on the mic on the motorcycle?
Urban Runner.
Oh, it's Urban Runner.
Vinay tipped $10. I'm on a flight right now, so my connection is spotty. Hopefully this donation goes through. Shout out to Erin for introducing me to this channel. You guys do great work. And Erin, next time I'm in Philly, drinks on me at our favorite place, Noche.
Thanks, Vinay. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Vinay. I can't believe you're getting this on an airplane. That's amazing.
Right? I showed her everything already.
You should tell the stewardess about us.
I know. Just go up and down the aisle and tell everyone to tune in. Just get it on everyone's screen. Did I show her everything? I showed her this. We had all the conversations.
You do have the buttons. Is there other things that if you have the arrows and is there other stuff?
Did you talk to her?
Forward or back?
I thought let me go back into her. I thought I tried to speak to her.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's mad at me. What about phone calls? Would that do? So there phone calls to make?
No.
Yeah.
Go to the storage room.
Go back there. All right. I'm afraid.
There's three levels to Daniel's hints. One, maybe you should try something else. Two, something a little more specific, and then three, he just tells you where to go.
He's like, let's just be done with this. I love it. Okay, wait. Which way with the cursor? See, I have my map, but I should have on my map put, okay, here's where you hold the cursor to get to where you want to go. I'm afraid to go back here. Therese might just attack me or something. I don't know.
Might record a podcast.
She might try to record a podcast with me in here. I don't know. Anything goes. Ooh.
No sound effects.
This happened to me like yesterday on my computer.
Okay, so Erin, we've done a lot of, Daniel and I have played this. We've done, to a degree, we're a little inured because we know so much. And I want to just take a pause from all that. And I just want to hear your thoughts on the story so far. What are you getting from, Curtis's journey thus far? What's happening?
I think it's still a little, I guess, to be determined, I'll say, as to what is in his head, what is happening in reality. Um, it's it's interesting the messages he's getting from everyone, from his father, it seems like, is this a cult? Is this I have so many questions. I was getting some Stranger Things vibes too from it. For anyone who watches Stranger Things, I thought there were a lot of parallels which were really interesting. Like, are you Stranger Things people? Have you seen Stranger Things?
Yeah,
I'm
regarding
not, but I know
Stranger,
Daniel's talked a lot
regarding the
about how he feels
Stranger
like
Thing,
they.
yeah, the
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'll let
fourth,
you.
yeah, the fourth season of Stranger Things is like a blatant ripoff of the Phantasmagoria 2
I was noticing, I took
plot.
all these notes and I was like, my latest conspiracy theory is that Stranger Things was based on this because they're just, I was like, Pa is like Papa. And there's the running of a lab and experimenting on people. And then Curtis's mom, there was that cut scene where she seems to be saying gibberish, repeating herself. And that was something that you saw with Eleven's mother too. And then, I'm looking at my notes here. I wrote down all these parallels. Curtis having the flashbacks and then he's bleeding, and then 11 when she has flashbacks or visions or using these telekinetic powers, she'll be bleeding. The nosebleeds. And so I'm just like, interesting. Okay, so some parallels. And Daniel, it sounds like you noticed some parallels too.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was interesting. So, okay, not alone in that. I was like, this seems similar.
But yeah, so in terms of you're talking about what's real and what isn't, and
Yeah.
then where do you think where would you say Curtis is in terms of his? Because again, we know at the beginning of
Mhm.
the game, he is being, he's getting electroshock therapy for psychosis. This is a year later, so he's clearly someone who is recovering from something, and to what degree. Yeah, I mean, I think that sense of like what's real and what isn't is a
Yeah.
the
I'm
most
trying
fascinating part of this game to me.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to remain open-minded because, again, was he experiencing psychosis? I mean, it doesn't seem like a friendly treatment facility. People were screaming freak at him. Although, was that part of, the psychosis where he was imagining that while in treatment, people were saying these aggressive, harmful things to him? So, I mean, was he experiencing something? Was he not? Was he treated so I'm trying to remain very open to which direction this might go. I'm not 100% sold, but I have all my conspiracy theories.
Good.
I mean, the
Let me just.
biggest mystery here is that these boxes contain nothing. We see that from Paul trying to act as if they do. And even the set designer didn't bother placing them correctly because they're upside down. So if you go back and place them, like go back,
Mhm.
and you can skip this scene and go back here, then you notice that these ones are fine and these ones are upside down. See, the two teeth are supposed to be on the top part because it's supposed to be a W, but over here it looks like an M.
It's
Is it not?
Mintech,
Mintech.
Intech.
right? The
Minecraft.
upside down. Interesting. Okay. Where to go?
Yeah,
All
so
right.
Flop asks an interesting question. Paul, how did they direct you? Was Andy Hoyes like, Paul, we're going to wiggle some cables around and pour goo out of a hole. Give us your best facial expression. Think about that. Did you ever even see that happening, or did they just film you, doing the facial
I vaguely
expression.
remember, stepping in. I mean, they filmed that. Those are like second unit stuff. But I vaguely remember whenever they were filming, if I wasn't in the shot, it was kind of fun to go in and watch what they were doing. So I think I saw them do that. Yeah, there was a lot of just, reactions that are hard to do when just the camera's on you and you're supposed to be seeing something horrifying, and it's kind of hard to get into that emotional place. But yeah, I don't remember.
You did reaction videos before they were popular.
Exactly. Unboxing.
Yeah, instead of Paul reacting to, I don't know, the latest trailer of the latest Marvel movie, you have Paul reacting to cables wiggling around and goo coming out of the hole.
I'm gonna go back and see if I can talk to Pa. I feel like I need to talk to Pa, but he wasn't there. And Curtis, or maybe he was, but Curtis seemed like he didn't want to talk to him.
You are going through all the things that this is that point in the game where you're like, what the hell am I supposed to do? Feel like I did everything.
Right? Okay, so it's not just me.
No, this is
everything.
There's a certain point where you just like, I feel like I've talked to everyone. Nothing's lighting up anymore. I can't move forward. What's happening?
Let me think. Something in my inventory. Let me look at the inventory. Maybe that will guide me. I mean, I know on my to-do list that I have here, the longer term to-do list is I want to increase my clearances so I can get through those glass doors. I imagine the elevator will be really critical here. There was something about the fourth floor, something going on in the first floor. There was something about something in the basement. So I'm thinking I gotta be moving up and down to different floors. I want to unlock the door in the hallway next to the area where these cubicles are. I want to unlock the crawl space door. But it seems like there's probably something. Anything else in the wallet? Couldn't do anything else at the apartment. I mean, is it something really arbitrary? Like I gotta go get another granola bar from like
So I don't remember. Daniel can certainly tell you in a second. My vague memory, and I'm probably wrong, is that you might have unlocked something where you can go back to your computer now, and there might be something else that
well played, Paul.
Allows you to you may have done something that allows you to do more on your computer.
Yeah, like actually work.
That'll be a first.
Yeah, on that one document that we've seen FMV scenes in which Curtis tells his boss that he's done with the Venom document, but he's not. He's lying.
Working hard or hardly working?
Yeah, hardly working.
I click it again. Okay, I can still click it. Something else I was thinking.
So check out the Venom and doc. Notice how the thing, before you do that, just look at the available file subsystems. You'll notice that, see, like little things will.
Yeah, she mentioned that.
Well, it just said die.
Yeah, and it says murder, and it says murderer, and all these things.
That's creepy.
Something and I still need the password.
You got it. You did it.
This one's not this one was, okay. That's right. The rat boy thing, right? I thought that was Bob changing the blob password, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It didn't work?
Because isn't
it rat boy?
No, we already did the rat boy.
Yeah. There's something else I noticed was this is yet unnamed draft 3. This is probably irrelevant, but I was thinking, what was with draft 1 and draft 2? Are they something I need to see or do anything with?
Author Curtis Craig.
See, they're making me work as hard as Curtis. I got to keep clicking. I click, he types, I click. I should be getting a salary from Wintech, I think. Maybe I should scroll down and see what he's adding. Why do I feel like whatever he's adding is just completely off the rails? Let me see. Cough suppressant. Okay.
Yeah, that's as far as I don't remember anymore either. So you're on the Venomins. I thought that was Daniel's hint that you didn't finish the Venomins file, but
I mean, it seems like I can keep clicking it.
yeah,
So
that's not working.
no, it doesn't look like anything's getting added to it.
Okay,
So
so there's still something missing.
okay, let me see. So
Something that we haven't done yet.
ooh,
Here on the computer
what is-
No.
or somewhere in the office.
Let me think.
Oh wow! What do you mean? Think you've done? You shouldn't have to think you've done speed runs of this game.
Did we do everything? Did we try all the inventory items on everyone?
I thought so.
Did we try the? We tried the keycard on Tom in the last live stream. Did we do it on Trevor? Did we use the keycard on Trevor?
I thought so.
Give it a look. See.
Yeah. Go back and give it a
So
shot.
yeah, just go to everyone's cubicles and try everything on everyone.
Yeah. Because new things have happened, so maybe it's at a point in time where people are able to do things or willing to do things that they weren't before. So let's see. Can I?
There you go.
Ah, okay.
I know your clearance is higher than mine. Have you been to any of the restricted areas?
No way, man. I don't want to. Boy, they're probably like breeding 2-ton hamsters down there or something, man.
Okay. Let's see if we can go back to work on our Venom document. If not, we will go to another document.
All right, let's see.
You know, I'm a bit traumatized by this part of the game because when Paul released the podcast with Therese, then someone commented that we should bring her over to play Phantasmagoria 2. And then I mentioned that she joined us for one episode in which we played this part of the game. And I remember that I was so excited that she's joining us, but we were stuck in this part and couldn't find what to do for the entire live stream. And I was so bummed about it. And I felt like I wasn't as helpful as I should have been. And
so this is your chance to make up for it.
Yeah.
Right?
So click the Venom document.
Okay, you can make up for it, Daniel. This is your redo.
That's it.
Great. Time to get out of here.
You did it. You finished your workday.
Yeah. That's it. You got your minimum wage.
Wow, you really put in a lot of hard work and effort today. Oh my gosh. So I mean I think this is like a dreaming tree thing. I should go there.
Mm-hmm.
Dreaming tree you got home. Yeah.
Aha. Okay.
Hi yourself.
So, will it be the usual today, sir and madame? A jalapeno and honey grilled cheese sandwich for him and a veggie burger for her.
You know, I'm not all that hungry.
No, me neither. How about a couple of those?
How is this place making any money? No one's buying anything. I bet they're laundering money or something. It's a front.
You and me together, we could come up with a million really good conspiracy theories. Me laundering at the dreaming tree.
Wait, before. Okay.
Hi, sweetie.
Let me stop for a sec. I need to get the Photos app up and running because we're gonna have an R-rated scene and we need to censor it so that YouTube won't demonetize us. So this will be the thing that I'll use to cover up the
How was your day?
Pretty much sucked.
Hey, they were already there in the fidgeter.
I want to be there for you. I want to help you when you're feeling bad. You just mean so much to me.
Jealous?
I know. I just wish I could be there all the time.
See, they're a happy couple.
Wait, did they order the milkshakes?
Well, they ordered
They said
them,
they
yeah.
didn't want anything.
Yeah, they said just, we want your famous milkshakes.
Oh, okay. Mystery solved.
Oh, look at the two little lovebirds. Aren't they cute?
Your voice there.
What for? Why are you always trying to hide this gorgeous lady, Curtis? If I was you, I'd follow her around with a spotlight.
Trying to pick up on my girl.
She's gonna tip him extra for that.
Hi, sweetie.
What's the matter, Jess?
Curtis, I know when we started seeing each other, we said it was just for fun. No commitments. And I meant it too. I really did. Sometimes things change. I love you, Curtis. And I'm not trying to smother you or anything. I just want to be with you. I just want to be with you.
Here's the bill. It looks like a lottery ticket.
It's funny. I was just watching my daughter. My daughter's 13, and we were watching Gilmore Girls together. And it's such a good show. I'd never seen it before. It's really snappy, fun dialogue. And at one point, the daughter Rory has a boyfriend, and he takes her on this really great date. They've been together for a while, and it's just like everything's going perfect. And he says that he loves her. It's like the perfect example. And she freezes and doesn't say anything back because clearly she's just too young and not quite sure. So it was just funny. I just watched that episode a couple of days ago, and she's like, just now she's like, I love you, Curtis, and he's like, check, please. when there's no response to that comment, you know you're in trouble.
Having his Rory Gilmore moment.
Jess, do you remember that night we went to the park? Oh, God, it was so hot.
We brought a loaf of stale bread to give to the ducks. And they all came. I never knew there could be so many ducks in one pond. And you ran from them.
Oh, they were going to eat me. You remember what happened when we got rid of them?
Of course I do. Speaking of eating, it was so hot. Your skin was so slippery.
We found that dark spot underneath that tree. We had to stop moving anytime anybody came close. And you made those sounds, those sexy whimpers, because you couldn't stand it.
Kill that slut. Kill her like you killed your mother.
Curtis, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Jess. I'm not feeling very well right now.
Oh, baby. Do you want me to come over tonight? I'll make you feel well.
Yeah, that sounds nice. Let's get out of here, okay?
Whatever you say.
You guys should have taken the boom mics and talked directly into them because we
I don't
can't hear you
remember it
guys.
being. I don't remember it being that bad. That's so funny. I wonder if there's something different about the stream. I just don't remember it being that bad. The sound.
Out of here? Do I click the map or trigger something else?
Well, you need to pay.
The wallet. Wallet.
Oh man, how many of us just sat around for 20 minutes trying to figure out how to get out of there?
Good luck, Curtis. If you ever have any more troubles, call this lady. She's one of the best.
You know, I did a research about that insane building in Seattle. I can talk for hours about that building.
$3 for 2 milkshakes.
Why not actually clean the apartment for a change?
Oh, yeah? Where'd you put the steam shovel when you were done?
Oh, that is cute, Joss.
Oh, don't I know it?
The lightning in the background. Alrighty.
I mean, they're wearing short sleeves. It's not winter. Why is it raining? Is it raining in Seattle in the summer? Like this?
It always rains in Seattle. Every day.
I want to show her blob. It seems like a fun party trick.
What? What are you thinking about?
Guess.
She's thinking about Erin's map.
Thinking about the R rating that this game is about to merit.
I love you.
Leaving a lot to the imagination. Did we get tagged when I think we watched this?
Yeah, we got tagged on the high quality version of this scene.
Yeah, there's that. Remember the condom from earlier?
From the first act?
It's like the thing where they say if there's a telephone in the scene, you have to use it. Same thing like in there's a condom in the first scene, you have to use it at some point.
Look at that map moving.
Nice.
I just wanted to show people where we're at in the house. And this is a tricky scene because you have another thing that you need to censor. Wait, let's see this and... Nope.
Nice, babe. And now I wonder if Jocelyn even exists.
Right? Like, was she really even there?
Yeah, exactly.
Say goodbye to your hard drive, asshole.
I don't remember that part.
Which
I
part?
think he's guilty. The bloody towel.
Oh, I think you. I don't remember if you asked Lorelai or if someone asked in the chat if about this scene, and I don't want to give her answer because I don't want to spoil it for Erin, but she answered that question.
Thanks, Daniel. That was a completely uninformative. Oh, what do you got there?
Okay, a psychiatrist. I feel like.
What do you think, Erin? Do you think, given your experience in this world, that maybe this would be a good thing for him?
I think it would be very helpful. I mean, I think that he could certainly use a diagnosis, perhaps, or at least someone who's outside of the world of WinTech to give him some information, because it seems like he's just primarily gone to people within WinTech to talk about things. And again, are they all being fed the same Kool-Aid that he is? I just feel like, he needs some kind of medical intervention, I think. So it looks like, is there a phone number there that I call, or there an address that I wonder if I look at the map, maybe there's another place I can go to. Like maybe.
So the people in the chat, our loyal viewers, actually remember that correspondence with Lorelai. And the QP says he just cut himself while shaving.
Several times.
All it was.
That's
right?
the bloody towel. Just a.
That's all it was. Okay, so it looks like there wasn't anything on the map that I could go to, but maybe I can use the business card with the phone in the office, and he can schedule an appointment, and then maybe then the office would show up on the map. That's where my mind is going now, so.
Go for it.
Okay. Oh, see, Daniel, I lost my savvy. I actually went out the door when I could have just clicked the map. All right, there we go.
Thanks for your cooperation, folks. I know this hasn't been easy. Detective Powell will contact you if you have any more questions.
Who can I speak to?
This is the I just saw bloody murder fidget scene.
Yeah.
Curtis. I got here early, and I went into your cube to see if you were in yet. And Bob was there.
Hey, Bob was in my cubicle?
Yeah.
He didn't die in my cubicle, did he?
Yeah, he did it in your cubicle because we saw earlier
Oh,
that
he was
in
doing. Oh, okay, right.
He was messing with
See,
your
even
hard
I
drive.
don't remember this crap.
Okay, so interesting, because Curtis said to Bob, if he messed around again, he would regret it. So he threatened him, and then Bob tried to mess around, and then now he's dead.
Wow, we never noticed that. Well played.
I'm just saying, this is some crazy Stranger Things kind of stuff where it's, maybe that.
So I never watched Stranger Things. I don't know if it's really my kind of thing, but I'm very curious to watch. If I just were to jump and watch season 4, would that be doable, or would I?
Look, Stranger Things has 4 seasons, and the 5th one is coming soon. But there aren't that many episodes. Sure, they're long episodes, but you can just watch the whole thing. It's not like watching Lost, like 100 episodes. You're gonna watch like 20 episodes at best. Give it a go. Instead of watching Gilmore Girls, you should have watched Gilmore Girls when
Gilmore Girls is great.
Both are good shows.
Yeah, but you should have watched Gilmore Girls when we interviewed Scott Cohen.
Oh, I know. I wish. He's really good. He's really good in that. I mean, I knew he was a good actor, but he's wonderful. And now I'm so impressed by him. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's just, I want to see the thing that's so reminiscent of this game.
It looks like someone got pretty sick of Bob.
I couldn't
Yeah,
hear
one more.
the music then. It looked like someone just something Bob.
Got sick of
Someone
Bob.
got sick of Bob.
Okay. All right. That one was a little.
So here's the question I have now, based on this current version, and if I still don't know I don't know the answers to anything. Was Jocelyn really there last night? Because if she was there, then he's got a motive, or he's not a motive, he's got an alibi.
An alibi, yeah.
Or was it all a dream?
Right.
Maybe she'll tell us.
Great question. All right, Jocelyn, what do you know?
Oh, that's cold.
Yeah. Jeez.
There wasn't even anybody in the hallway to see. They all left. You could have given her a hug, for God's sakes.
Can I go there, or is it like a total crime scene?
This is an active crime scene, sir. I'm gonna have to ask you to stay out of the area.
15-year-old.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna while I'm here, I'm just gonna see if I can get in here again. Storage room. I'll check everything. Oh.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I'm not sure.
Isn't that the same guy that just stopped me from going in the first place?
Yes.
Yeah. You guys couldn't pay 2 extras. You just paid that one for 2 characters.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Hit him over the head with the ram.
Right.
With a taxidermy. Dragoon
I'm not
asks, shouldn't he be guarding the other side of that door? It looks like he's staring at the crime scene instead of,
Yeah.
You're going to show him the Christmas party photo?
Show him the sexy photo.
That would have been better. See these people in this photo?
Yeah.
They're
Yes.
all innocent.
Okay, forget about the crime
That's the
scene.
thing,
Look at this sexy postcard. I think someone digs me at the office.
Right? Who
I'm not
really
sure.
sent you this? That's the important mystery here.
What's on the ground there?
I was noticing. I was trying to.
Zero
what was
Clef tipped $5. Decided to tune in on my lunch break today. Open stream to hear sex noises. I really wish I remembered my earbuds today.
Oh, no. Oh, sorry, Zurich left.
That's funny.
That's all. Everything else was covered up. We
Yeah.
couldn't cover up this. Oh, geez.
Womp womp. That's great. Okay. What is that
Yeah.
on the... Oh, it's doing that thing again where it's not letting me. If I just click an arrow.
Yes.
Help her get rid of that, Daniel.
Yeah, it's weird. It hadn't done that in a while. It was doing it the 1st time.
Well, what happened?
You can't
Oh.
get rid of the
Yeah,
postcard.
you select
Oh,
the-
just, right click.
There you go.
There we go. Yeah, what is that little thing on the ground?
That's been taken care of.
Action,
Action.
revelation, desecration. Can you pick it
Uh-huh.
up?
Yeah.
No? I guess it's in your
Yeah.
thing now.
I don't know if I can click anything else here.
Dude, turn
doubt it, sir.
around. There's a guy right behind you. 6'2" dude standing.
Right?
Uh-huh.
This you don't have to cover up. That's crazy.
Yeah. That's America. Perfect time for a donation.
Hostess tipped $5, less than 3 from Greece.
Less than 3 from Greece.
Less than 3. Less than 3 right back
Star
at you.
Wars guy tipped $5. Whoa.
That's unsafe for work.
Hey! In case you didn't notice, this is an active crime scene. Back off.
And then the detective from the 1930s takes a photo.
What's your name, sir?
Curtis Craig.
Thanks, I hate Star Wars per
At your
shit.
cubicle?
Yeah.
Detective Allie Powell. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
All right. Let's chat.
Detective, exactly what weapon was used to do that to Bob?
Weapons, Mr. Craig. Several X-Acto knives, a box cutter, and a heavy-duty stapler.
He laughed.
Yeah. And what kind of weird question is that? What weapons were used? There are other questions to be asked.
What was your relationship to the deceased man, Bob Arnold?
He was just my coworker.
Did you like Bob Arnold?
No.
Thank you, MDQP.
Yeah, thanks.
Why didn't you like Mr. Arnold, Mr. Craig?
He was an ass. He was a creep
Not a
detective.
good
He was
thing.
a backstabbing sleaze.
I see.
I see. Writing down, Curtis is a jerk.
What exactly did Mr. Arnold do to make you dislike him so much?
Stealing files, lying about me, that kind of thing. It wasn't just me, though. It was everybody. Ask him.
I will. Good morning.
How about escorting him out of the active crime scene?
Curtis, I'm calling a sort of impromptu meeting at the Dreaming Tree. I think we all need to get out of here for a while.
Yeah, okay.
Why is he in the active crime scene?
Yeah, did we miss something?
No.
Isn't there
that's the game.
No, isn't there a scene that he sees in the cubicle?
So the scene that he sees in the cubicle is if you click on the cubicle. But Erin clicked on Detective Pow, so we didn't get that scene.
Well, is there a way to see it? I think she'd probably want to see that. Can you go into the files?
Thanks for coming, everybody. A really tragic thing happened today. Tragic and horrible. If anybody should want to talk to a grief counselor, the company will make one available to you. I don't know what else to say, guys. I'll go get some drinks.
Best boss ever.
So awful. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't feel real well. Tell Tom I had to go, okay?
Sure, Trev.
Okay, so first of all, we need to... The game cannot be saved at this time. Oh, man. Okay, so, Erin, this is a crucial scene. You've got
Okay.
Therese and Jocelyn.
I'm not bringing out the sexy postcard.
So, whoever you approach first changes the entire mood of the scene. So,
Ooh.
you know, it's just... We can either watch one interaction or the other. So, and we can't save. So, Choose
Well, wait a
wisely.
minute. Is there one more important than the other? Is there one that
So just think as how would you feel if instead of approaching his girlfriend, he's approaching someone else? How would you feel as the girlfriend? And these are the only two interactions you can have. Either approach the girlfriend and talk to her, and then you'll have the interaction that's supposed to be there, or you can talk to Therese and see how the girlfriend reacts to it.
I don't remember. Okay.
So my inclination was to speak to Jocelyn because I was hoping something might come up in conversation that would confirm whether or not she had been at Curtis's apartment, right? If she said, "Oh yeah, last night when I was at home, I was just thinking about X, whatever." So I was thinking I would talk to Jocelyn. That being said, Daniel or anyone in the chat I can't see right now, or Paul, anyone, if that is a grave mistake to speak to Jocelyn first, I'm happy to reconsider. So can we poll the chat? I don't have the chat pulled up now, but are people?
Yeah, we'll wait a second. I like Interblaze's response, a comment. No, Curtis, this is not the right time to suggest a threesome.
I can't wait to read the live chat replay
So
later.
Zen says, this is why I love Phantasmagoria 2. Both routes are chaotic. So you can choose either. And
yeah,
if
really,
we want
there's no right or wrong. Just you go with your gut.
Okay.
Yeah, and we'll replay this part because I'll try to find a save game which will take us to Detective Pal, and then we'll watch the scene and then we'll be able to see the other scene as well in this particular location. So anyway, if you want to be chaotic, you can choose Therese.
Ooh, I do like some chaos, but you know what? I'm gonna stick with my gut.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Jocelyn first. Does this change the trajectory of the entire game, or
Yeah,
just
it becomes an entirely different game. Like
No,
from a
it
dating
doesn't.
simulator, it turns into a
Really?
horror adventure game.
if I click one person, it becomes Phantasmagoria 2.5?
Yeah.
No, I never much liked Bob. No one deserved that. No one.
Oh, I don't know. What about Charles Manson? I mean, if it was good enough for Bob, it's certainly good enough for Jolly Charlie.
Okay, let's go over
You really
here
held
now.
it together when you saw Bob splattered all over your cubicle. Cool as a cucumber.
Yeah, my head was in a really weird place. I felt removed, like it wasn't really real.
Didn't like that. I'm gonna go
All
back
right,
to
Curtis.
Jocelyn.
You're acting really weird.
Oh, geez, I'm sorry, Joss. I guess finding disemboweled dead guys in my cubicle just throws me right the fuck off.
Fine. Why don't
You
you
dropped
call
the
me when
first
you're done being an
F-bomb.
asshole?
Wait, let me censor the F-bomb. We're cool.
What?
Nothing. Yeah.
You know, I don't really feel bad for Bob. I think the bad karma fairy got him.
Bad karma fairy, huh? She sounds like one dangerous bitch.
Yep. She stomped on his head with her wicked 6-inch heels. Curtis, let's cut to the chase. I've told you how I feel about you, and you've put up your nice guy protest, but we're through dancing. Meet me at the Borderline tonight.
Borderline, what, the club?
Mm-hmm.
Never been there.
Here's the address. I'll be there at 7. Don't disappoint me.
What fell on the table over there? Did you notice that?
No.
Where'd everybody go?
He's got a bunch of cokes.
Wait, I have to rewatch
Okay,
that scene.
turn the music off for a second. I have thoughts.
Yeah.
So I'm finding that I mean, I guess I've always thought this, but like, Curtis is turning into, you're seeing a side of him that's really freaking weird, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Like he's been so sort of, oh, what are you doing?
No, I'm watching this on mute. You can keep talking. I'm just
okay. No, but he's just been so like he's so completely unaffected by Bob's murder. He's making jokes. He's clearly, honestly saying how much he hated him to the detective. It's just you're seeing a really cold side to him that has not been there. We haven't seen that side of him yet.
Yeah.
We've seen him be kind of rude to Jocelyn, but this is taking it to a different level. Yeah, someone just said, this is where I believe Curtis, where was it? There's a lot of chat going on. This would be the moment I think Curtis killed Bob, says Zen Solipsist, which is totally true. I would feel the same way. I'm beginning to feel the same way. I don't know. What did you think, Erin?
I mean, this is still very Stranger Things-esque to me, which, Paul, you won't know the
No, it's
references.
okay. Go for it.
But Daniel, I'm sure you're piecing it together similarly, or you have in the past, right? Where it's like 11, she gets so agitated that she'll put her hands up and, not know her own strength sometimes. And so I'm wondering if there's some kind of telekinetic thing going on where, again, I'm going back to that scene where Curtis made that comment to Bob, you'll regret it. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe Curtis did have something to do with it, but perhaps he doesn't remember that maybe it was something that happened when he was sleeping, or maybe his emotions become so powerful, his thoughts become so powerful that things happen as a result of that he's not aware of in his waking life. I really want to get into this psychiatrist. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
I need to go see this
Yeah.
doctor.
I'm going to read a couple more things before we go on. Interblaze made a good comment. Back in those days, you couldn't grab your smartphone to dodge awkward moments. Ain't that something? So like you're in that restaurant, these awkward moments. It's so easy now just to kind of grab the phone and you're right, weren't able to do that.
True.
And then Zero Cliff made a funny joke. When you were clicking on Jocelyn to find out, maybe what he wrote the quote. So how many times did I make you Phantasmagoria last night?
I love the chat. Jokes
okay, so I never noticed this, but now that we watch the scene, she drops something on the table, and I think it's a blooper, and then she picks it up, and you guys left it in. Look, she drops something on the table, and then she picks it up and leaves the scene.
She's so smooth.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can find that scene real quick. Boop.
So what was the scene? If you clicked on Therese first, what would have happened?
So Jocelyn would get angry that you talked to her first instead of you talking to your girlfriend. Okay, so we have that save game. Let's see what other save games we have. Okay, so we have this. That's the best. Whoop. Skip through. Go to work.
Look at this guy. This is speedrun city here. Look at this.
Wait, what do you want to watch?
You wanted to see the what's in the cubicle.
Oh, the cubicle, right. So over here, this Detective Pal and the cubicle is right here.
Just a witness to your crimes.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, no one.
Ooh, the blood on his face.
I mean, this is such a great scene. It's too bad they just used it as, something that you can skip by not clicking at the right time.
Yeah, I'm surprised that's something that can get skipped past. It's
Mew tipped 5 pieces 08. Hi Erin. I am lucky to be married to Vinay. Love the stream.
That's Vinay's wife, Mary
Wow.
Elizabeth. They're two of my best friends, and I'm so excited that they're watching.
Oh, that's great. Mew,
Yeah.
thank you so much. Glad to have you here. Um,
So I
now,
think
wasn't there also a moment where doesn't he like he has the eyeball on his teeth?
That was the
I'm
moment.
No, you didn't see it. There's a scene where he opens up his mouth and you see like an eyeball like in his teeth. It's.
Let's go back here.
But you're right. It's so important, and basically goes to this goes into what Erin was talking about, which is what
Okay, so
is there something happening outside of Curtis's consciousness, and
Yeah.
this really plays into
okay,
that.
so we saw this,
There, you don't see that. Oh.
and there's another one. You're right. This one. Oh, we saw that.
Now there's another one. Here it is.
Oh, please stop it.
You're obviously overwrought, Mr. Craig. We'll continue this another time. Good morning.
I was right. I do remember things sometimes.
when
Well
you have
played.
an eyeball in your mouth, you don't forget it.
No, it's true.
Curtis,
Right?
I'm calling a sort of impromptu meeting at the Dreaming Tree.
Okay. So
Okay. So now let's start with Therese.
You really held it together when you saw Bob splattered all over your cubicle. Cool as a cucumber.
Yeah, my head was in a really weird place. I felt removed, like it wasn't really real.
Then I click her again.
Well, since I'm evidently invisible, Curtis, I might as well leave.
Josh, you're...
Damn! Wow, you're really worked up about it.
There it is. Well, guys, I'm sorry. It's 12 o'clock and I gotta go. That said, if it won't hurt my feelings at all. If you guys want to stick around and play a little bit more, I'll catch up and watch the stream. We can, of course, we'll get back to you, Erin, and figure out another time to pick it up. Or even if you decide to play a little bit on your own, we can always revisit you and say, hey, where are you now? And then we can pick back up where you are. We'll figure out how we want to continue with this. But I just because of my commitments today, I got to run. So tell me your thoughts. What do you guys want to do?
I'm open for whatever. Can we poll the chat? Can we talk to Daniel? Whatever. I love playing with you guys. I'm having more fun doing it this way than I think I would on my own. So I'm on board for whatever.
I think we should save the game and then continue at a different time. We can't play without the lead actor, Paul.
Well, you might get, you might be able to talk about, it might be nice to talk behind my back and get some.
We're talking behind your back in front of your face.
Yeah.
I think Curtis did it, and that's why that's why he was wiping his face. It wasn't from a shaving accident. It's because he was eating Bob's eyeballs. So
Yeah. Okay, so you think at the moment Curtis did do it?
right now I do. Right now
Okay.
I'm leaning more toward that explanation.
Yeah, me too. I'm starting to lean that way myself.
Right. You were there. You would know. Don't tell me.
Or was I? I don't know.
Did you actually
at this
eat the
point.
eyeball? What was it made out of?
It was just like a jawbreaker.
Okay.
No, I don't know. I don't remember what it was. I have no clue. The only thing I remember is the contact lenses. They fit me for contact lenses. The milky white ones. So when I had them in my eyes, I couldn't see, and so I had to be led onto the stage or wherever I was, and that was creepy. And then there's another one later on where I have red. My eyeballs are are red and fire. Whoa, what happened? Bye. And those ones, they did have. I was able to see through those, so that was interesting. And I remember at one point wearing them out at a party with some friends to show them what it looked like. That was kind of fun. But no, I don't remember the eyeball. Can't remember that.
Neat. It's fun hearing behind the scenes accounts. I love it.
Yeah. Well, Erin, it's great having you here. Thank you so much. I appreciate, as always, this has been fun. It's a fun new way to experience this crazy game. And thanks everyone for joining. Daniel, thanks for being our master of ceremonies and keeping us on track. And Erin, we'll reach out soon and figure out what next, what we do next.
Thank you so much.
And everyone, anybody who donated today, thank you so much. Really appreciate your support. It really does go a long way to keeping us able to continue to devote time to this channel. So it's much appreciated. And have a great rest of your weekend. We'll talk to you later.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.